Today's poll question is brought to you by Casper Mattress. Skip the cold weather. Get a Casper mattress and hibernate till spring. Seriously, it's so comfortable you'll never want to get out of bed. Go to Casper.com and use code Howie for $50 towards the purchase of your mattress. Terms and conditions apply. Steve, what's the poll question? What are the results thus far?
Is Mitt Romney going to get a job in the Trump administration?
He's going back tomorrow. Oh, no, I thought that's our new one. Yeah, he's going back tomorrow, so I'm going to say yeah, he is.
27% say yes, 73% are voting their hopes, and they say 73% no.
He just tweeted out, had a meeting with General Petraeus, was very impressed. I wanted to tweet tomorrow, had a meeting with Mitt Romney, demanded a public apology.
I mean, it's very possible this could all just be like an effort to thoroughly embarrass and humiliate Mitt Romney.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? It was a pretty nasty speech he gave.
I know he holds a grudge, but I hope he's a bigger man than that. There's other things that it should be on his plate other than that. By the way, the Castro was not in the death pool, so we're not bringing it back. Pedro, you're next with Howie Carr. Not yet. It'll be back, but just not today. Go ahead, Pedro.
Howie, I was born in there, and I sat when I was in high school. I had to stand in one of them speeches for 5 or 6 hours. So for these people to praise this guy, they have no shame. These liberals have no shame.
He was a legendary orator, Pedro. He was a legendary orator. What did he talk about the day you had to listen to him for 5 hours?
Well, the same thing. The Yankees are coming. And we're going to make things better. You're not going to starve anymore. Let me tell you about free health care. Somebody should ask my uncle how that worked out for him. He's still waiting for a knee replacement. Even with money from here, we can't buy it on the black market.
Somebody just texted me and said that if in Cuba you have to bring your own linens to the hospital. And
you have to. And that's not BS. That's the God's honest truth.
So I had to have a hip replacement because I was limping around. If I were a Cuban, I'd still be limping around. Is that what you're telling me, Pedro?
Not only that, you'll not only be limping around. If they can do away with you, they'll do away with you for you over 65 years old.
Listen to this one, Pedro. Let me get your response to this. 339 says, they're talking about he had a great day. He treated the Catholic Church with respect. 339 says, who are these people kidding? My parents were married in Cuba in 61, 3 kids born in 63, 64, and 66. Weddings and baptisms had to be done in secret.
Correct. My grandmother, Pilar, I was raised Catholic. And my grandmother, we used to study the Bible at home with the closed window. This Brian Williams, even the president of this country, they're out of their mind. And let me tell you another thing. When we were in the war in Vietnam, Castro sent the Cubans to interrogate our boy in Vietnam.
Right. I was just saying can you imagine that, reading the letters of dead servicemen? I don't think Tokyo Rose or Lord Haw Haw did that during World War II, Pedro. The Axis
that's
people.
how they got the letters because he sent his thugs to interrogate our men, the American soldiers in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. Do you know too, Pedro? I never knew.
That's a fact.
Pedro, I never knew this too. He needed foreign currency exchange, and so what he would do is, if you were a dissident or you were a gay or you walked out of a 5-hour speech, they would execute you, drain your blood, and then send the blood to Vietnam, and then they get $50 a pint or whatever. That's called genocide, I think, isn't it? Not that these people are calling it genocide.
How about drug trafficking?
Yeah. How about maybe being involved in shooting JFK? I mean, there's a chance. I mean, we don't know for sure, but that's possible that he was in September. I tweeted this out on Saturday because I remembered it when I'm doing research for my book still. He in September of '63, he had some American reporters. I think it was in Havana, and he said, you better tell the American government that 2 can play at this assassination game. I mean, that went out over the AP wires, and then 2 months later, JFK gets shot in the head.
Harry, and the numbers that you've been reading now about how many people he killed,
it's
short.
Yeah,
it's short. My dad was in prison in Cuba as a political prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. The day they sentenced my dad, they gave 300 years away because they sentenced my uncles and my
Got to stop you there, Pedro. Great call. Thanks for calling.